So regenerating the environment, farms, and farmers is the goal of the apical system. And by putting the analytics and integrating those with high quality crop inputs and regenerative data science, you've got a really strong toolkit here that can be utilized to a variety of different ends. And so, it may be utilized in a different way for wheat and canola grower in Washington versus a citrus grower in Florida versus a walnut grower in California, yet they're all using the same inputs. They're all using the same analysis. And they're all using the same 10 principles of nature, right? And so if any of you guys have also seen any more of my more recent talks, I continually am circling back on this 10 principles of nature. And this will be a topic that we'll continue to address throughout the webinar series. The 10 principles of nature, if you fully understand them, how they operate and what they mean, is they can allow you the ability to read any SAP test, get the most out of it, and utilize that SAP to its fullest potential to provide the greatest ROI on your own farm or to the farm that your growers are or that your customers or clients are managing. And that's fully the new paradigm of crop nutrition, right? Is using the data to provide the biggest ROI possible. At the same time, you're regenerating the environment, farms, and farmers. Okay. And so, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, growing the best tasting, highest quality crops organically, in that word organic, as many of you may or may not know, is built into that word is carbon. And, regenerative ag has a lot of great talking points these days, but organic crop management has carbon management built into its system. There's a little bit of tribalism currently within, organic versus regenerative organic, and hopefully we're going to do a little bit, at least our part, to try to bridge that gap through this series, because it shouldn't be that way. And there's one linchpin in the whole situation, as far as I can tell, and that's basically herbicides. And there's ultimately that's the biggest stumbling block for growers that want to do regenerative but maybe don't want to go all the way into organic, is weed management is a big deal. So there may be some discussion around that in some later webinars also. Last but not least is risk management, right? And so for all of you guys out there that are are conventional, that want to go organic or do regenerative methods and reap the benefits of regenerating your farm and your farmers, but are concerned about the risk in the process. I mean, you're in your right mind to do that. What I would also say is the risk of not doing anything maybe slightly higher. And so it's just something that you're going to have to weigh internally, because we do see growers out there that shift over to organic in a particular crop, and next thing you know, they're earning 3 to 10x on a per pound or per bushel or whatever type basis. That's that's some pretty big reward, right? And so that's worth a little bit of risk. But if the risk is, to not even shift to organic, maybe just try to save money, then you really need to be precise in what you're doing. And so again, all of this stuff circles back. We can't do any of this realistically without proper analysis. And that's one of the things, unfortunately, that I've been speaking about lately is these advancements in analysis are significant. And they're not unique to us necessarily, but how we're using the analysis is somewhat unique. Water soluble soil analysis methods, plant sap, precision water analysis with low detection limits, uh, you know, just for starters, or multi-method soil analysis. That's another thing. We'll talk a little bit more in detail about that soon. We've recently added a whole host of new soil analysis protocols. So if any of you guys are not in the know on that one, I'd encourage you to just get up to speed, because multi-method extraction of soil analysis protocols now, it definitely offers a significant advancement. Carbon is king. Thanks again very much, and look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care.